And no misfortune this time around. It's going to be Karma locked in against the Zyra in the bottom lane. Decent matchup for sure. So, full compositions have been locked in now from IG and Snake. What are you thinking, Raz? How do you think these compositions are going to shake up?
Ooh, it's pretty interesting. The pick potential coming from out of IG is pretty damn real. But look at Snake here, and of course, they don't have a Tom Kench to save him. They do have a lot of mobility here, so I look at the strong laning phase in the bottom lane here. I like the Varus and I like the Karma. They can just legitimately play through their bot lane like they have done before. This is a style they played in the first game, so they might know it very well. And they have Corki this time. So I just feel like right now, if you're the bottom lane of Invictus Gaming, you're shaking in your boots. Oh, with that being said, SOFM gets caught out here too.
But he's rapidly approaching Megan and March. Lands the Q onto the Ashe as well. Really nice timing on the exhaust, blocking so much of that execution damage from SOFM. Kid, he's rolling in. Oh, the double knockup onto Minton SOFM. Might be enough damage. Kid's dropping low. Oh, it's going to be Jungler's exchange. Marge returning fire onto Mo. This is a bit of a back and forth, but Megan under attack. He'll flash away. Marge now needs to get out of this one. Will have to burn his flash. Oh, the summoners. That was all the summoners burned down from IG.
It's a win for Snake there.
And that was also a triple knockup I didn't even see in that last fight.
Yeah.
However, I don't feel like there were that many kills, were there? I feel
Definitely wasn't.
Did more people die while that replay was happening?
There were 2 deaths in the bottom lane.
We need to CSI the crime scene here, Raz.
All right, something happened.
Yeah, well, I'm looking towards mid lane. As I'm just walking up, hit the young S key there. Just show Rookie what's up and then back away and take away the farm. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Okay.
Okay, something happened.
I knew something was up. Oh. do I team fight this one? All right. Boo! In with the flash. Marge gonna go down. Oh, look at the damage. And Megan, run away. You can make it. Run, Forest. Mint. Look at the damage from the minions though. This is probably where it happens. Oh.
All right.
For the win.
Oh, good catch by the way with the kills. You caught me off guard. I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure nothing. I guess actually.
Yeah. And that may be what he's looking for. Marge has his ultimate, lands onto Mint. Remember, no flash, but does have that heal. Still Kid will get the knock-up, and I think Mo honestly just kind of have to leave his ADC out to dry there. Nothing he can do about it. D- for anything else. Kid and Marge take the bot tower. SOFM. Oh! Knock back into the tower, follows up with the Q. Great knockback once got to the wing and blows them up with unleashed power. Well played to Rocky. Really the champion that IG need.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's every jungler in the world tilting off the face of the earth. That's Syndra right now. Syndra damage. Doesn't matter how fancy that play is. And let's take a look at how fancy it was. Oh. Does that matter? Here we go.
You think that was crisp?
Pushed away and then ulted. So, you know what? Absolute skill coming from Rookie here.
Whoa. Megan with a full follow-up, a really good follow-up on that arrow. Mo so low. Flash away, plus the heal. Keeps him alive. Duke in from the top lane. Hey, he does exist. Here comes the pillar. Chasing after Subjugate as well. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Tank, the big one, not enough to finish off Rocky. Oh, but it is enough to finish off Megan. And he'll go down. Meanwhile, the great chase continues. Mo, he's quite fast, though. So he may get away. Kid, that Prey Seeker.
He's gonna get him.
In with the Tremor Sense. Again, still would not been enough damage. That's not an AP Rek'Sai.
But just take a look at that before the replay even comes through. I mean, this is a really tough situation for Marge. Marge is actually just walking up.
Gotta be careful with Tank. You might finish him off with some rockets. Everyone has gone back to base and picked up a fair bunch of items. Tank jumping after Rocky. SOFM right there. Finished him off. Executed with the ultimate. Meanwhile, a 1-for-1 trade. Duke will find Tank. And a nice 1-for-1.
Tank definitely didn't need to just go face to face with Rookie, just like right up on him. He probably would have survived, but he's gone so throughout the entirety of the game. I don't think he trusts his skill shots that far anymore, especially not up against Rookie, who's dodged so much of his skill shots that he's like, you know what? You can't dodge it if it's literally right in front of you. I've seen so many Rift Herald starts in so long. Usually, primarily, it's just something you don't want to deal with, but this time around, they do have a split pusher in Duke. They are going to prioritize it for him, so I like that fact. Here we go.
Oh, accidental sidestep from Tank, unleashed power, but you can't sidestep that one. Stranglethorns comes up, knocks Mo into the air. SOFM coming in, but he was exhausted. Still the kill onto Megan. A 1-for-2 so far for IG. Nice knock up there from the Kid as well. Another kill onto SM, and this has turned into a bloodbath. The only one remaining is Flandre. He'll try to finish off Marge, but the Warlords will keep him alive. An ace coming in for IG, a 2-for-5. He'll catch off someone. It's going to be Mo. Oh, nailed with the arrow. Kid, who's thinking about adding insult to injury as he found the ADC, but maybe Mo even getting away from this one. Up.
Mint's not going nowhere,
Nope.
though.
Good luck, mate. Duke coming in from behind, closing that trap around him. That'll be the kill onto the ADC. So the old switcheroo, thought the support was going to go down. It was the ADC. Flandre right onto Marge, locked down, can't go anywhere. Easy kill for Tank in the mid lane.
Okay, that's something Marge has been doing a little bit too frequently. Top side, nothing happened, but he was pushing a wave a little bit too far out. And so this is the second time that he's been over pushing, and this time he actually got punished. So he needs to actually watch himself, especially if he's nowhere near his support or the rest of his team. They can kill Vision as much as they can and look for these picks, and here we go.
Well, they found it regardless onto SOFM. Nice little rotation there with the gank squad from Marge, Megan, and Rookie. A kill onto the jungler is pretty damn perfect.
Yeah, they're going to go for the Baron now. So this shouldn't have happened. SOFM should have recognized that they had so much vision that he is not a tank. Him tanking that out doesn't really mean anything. So right now, what can Snake do? I don't think they can do anything about this.
It's down to half.
Oh.
Rookie wants damage from range, but be careful. Mint throwing out Chains of Corruption. Going to spread onto Marge and Rookie.
Oh.
It's dropping very low. This could be down to the wire. Flandre in the pit. This could be finished off by Snake, but they're going to continue on to this fight here. Flandre onto Duke, trying to melt the Trundle. Get a lot of health back from that subjugate. And after all of that, and everyone backs away, I feel like maybe someone could have finished off that Baron. It was so close. The trap has been set up from IG. Arrow lands onto Mo. Will be the collapse there as well. Kid coming over the wall and locked down. Mo still somehow alive. Now he's got the help of the blast plant there. SOFM finishing off the dragon. So many low members. Everyone flashing up red, but it's Kid the first one to fall. Duke taking a lot of damage from Tank. He'll get out of dodge, and that'll just be the one kill for the with the dragon as well. So nice win for Snake.
To double check what they're doing. I mean, I guess they have no choice to deal with this Baron.
No, caught in the Stranglethorns. Some damage incoming from the Grasping Roots. Rookie will be there to finish off the Force of Will. Meanwhile, Arrow coming down from Marge. SOFM deleted. Duke hammering away at Mint, and now onto Flandre. The Baron is very low, down to 1,000 HP. It's going to be Kid with the Smite secure. Flandre also down. 3-0 to IG, plus the Baron. Massive power play.
That's insane. It's not going to stop here.
Oh,
Tank is done.
Tank, he was trying. Whoa! That was a 1-for-1. Nukes him down for the kill. I thought he would screw it up. He was looking for the frame perfect cleanse.
Yeah, but regardless of that, even though that amazing trade went through, IG just stole Baron, or at least they took it. They stole it from the fight. They got the fight. They got the Baron, and now they're taking the inhib.
They're taking a lot from this, opening up the base now from Snake. Flandre, Tank, and SOFM still down, so Kid will help the team take the top tower on top of that.
That was just a bad start on Baron. That's what it comes down to. That they can take the fight, but they didn't really. They were so confident in the fact that they're just going to go all in on Baron that they just got picked out. 100% SOFM just does not have HP. Even sure, you have Bansheesville. What does that mean? What does that mean in the grand scheme of things? Rookie can just pop that with a Q, and then he has ulti like that, or at least the stun in the follow-up. So it just comes down to you're just not tanky enough, and the only one is. I mean, he's just looking at the rest of his team dying.
3-man pressure from IG. And they can just play this game. 2 people in those single lanes. Make sure mid is pushing it. Help that one come along with those super minions. Now rotate the 4th member to the bottom lane with this minion wave pushing.
It's definitely a lot easier to split push with these Baron pressure, and Trundle's doing a lot right now here. Just wiping at it. It doesn't really matter to him. He doesn't care.
Flandre having a horrible time. Pretty much nothing he can do as a lonely Maokai. Probably not the person that they wanted to deal with that Trundle in that situation, and that has opened up yet another inhib. Oh, Tank instantly deleted. Nice play there from Rookie. I mean, it was even overkill of Marge's ultimate thrown on top. And with that kill, it's going to be bottom tower falling, top tower also under attack. It's actually all of Snake collapsing on Duke. But look at him. He's 1 versus 4, and he's not even dying. He's good to go. He's out. And Min dropping so low just from that damage in from Rookie. Mo and Min kiting to the left and to the right, but they're both going to fall. And it's Flandre, the only member remaining, but not for long. Flattened by Syndra. And SOFM going to pad his CS scorelines by the end of the game, but it's IG the ones to take this one. Yeah, and what a stark contrast, Raz.
That has to be game. That was ridiculous. They're just pushing SOFM, but as you said, that was quick.
Marge flash? Nope. Okay, so it's going to be SOFM getting away with his life. He's out of range of the volley, and that's game 2 over to IG, evening up the tables. We're going to game 3.
They should have done that a long time ago. IG specifically should have started their split push pressure. Them playing towards the team fight was not a very smart decision, but they did it nonetheless. They finally got a random Baron. That saved them.
Yep.
And then after that, you know what? It made it that easier to just start to split push with Trundle.